matchless world.
Ladies and gentlemen, always bringing that calming energy, calming vibe to the studio every time she comes. Candice Caton is here this morning. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Always nice to know.
Yeah, well, it's always nice to have you on because you always bring a nice vibes, a nice energy.
Gosh,
So, let me say, you were telling me off here that you took a little break from doing music.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if I was to recap, right before COVID, like you were like full soaring, heading out there, doing your things, winning awards in GMAT. Up to 2020, winning awards in GMAT, all kind
Pretty
of
much.
thing. And then what inspired you to just kind of to rock back?
Honestly, with the pandemic and so many things being shut down, I was not considered an essential worker.
Sorry.
Even though eventually we got back to working from home, everything just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And with this stop, sometimes you don't realize how much you're pushing yourself
Until you stop.
So I stopped doing everything that I was doing because I was going to work, then I was going to school, then I was going to rehearsals. After rehearsals, sometimes I have recordings, and I come back, I sleep for like a couple hours, go back to work again. Then I have performances in between there, shows in between there, and it was a lot. And when we stopped, I just kind of stopped, and it was like, how we used to be doing all these things pre-COVID. Like how I don't think the human body was designed to be going like that nonstop. There has to be a time for rest. And so during the pandemic, I took some time to just literally decompress mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I think that time was so needed because sometimes you keep going and you're pushing through and you lose sight of why you started to do what you're doing in the first place,
right?
And what the purpose is and the goal. And I was so focused on the singing and the performing and the studio and the rehearsals and all these different things. And it kind of pulled me away from my relationship with God, for one. And also I was kind of losing myself and just going all the time. I was exhausted all the time. And so even when we started back, my voice started to give a lot of problems. I had bad acid reflux. And so coming out of that, I decided, you know what? Maybe that is my signal that I need to take some time. Stop. And when it is time, I will come back.
And if you feel like it's time now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, in that case, Matchless. Tell me a little bit about Matchless. I feel like you performed that here before, haven't you?
I don't think I have.
You don't think so?
It plays on the station a lot, like in the mornings.
That's what it is.
But I have not actually performed it on the station. Matchless is my worship song, basically. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And, I have a relationship with God past believing in Him. Because, I feel like a lot of Christians are Christians, but they don't really have a
if I tell you about the conversation I had yesterday.
Oh, my God.
That's a whole different story. But Candice, I need you to give us Matchless to get to the top of the hour, if that's okay.
That's not a problem at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage each and every one of you to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire, and if together we perspire, then together we definitely can achieve. On behalf of Kimberly D'Souza, Ianka Will, and the entire team here at TTTM Rockers, wishing you a fantastic Wednesday. Please enjoy Candice Caton as we get to the top of the hour, where Roxanne Suraj is waiting with the news. Candice, if it's okay with you, take us to the top with a worship song.
For there is no. 'Cause no one else like you. For there is 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 no one else like you. you. righteous and faithful, ever true. We lift our hands and sing all praises to the King of matchless worth, of matchless worth, our God and our King. Humbly we kneel and, oh, divine ruler of everything, we give the praise to you alone, and we magnify your name. Be exalted in this place. There's nobody like you, righteous and faithful and ever true. And we lift our hands and sing our praises to the King of matchless worth. You are God alone. You are God.